Hey. So I'm a little bit late with finishing of the Undermine quest lines, but obviously the very first week I wasn't able to go into story mode on myself, and I didn't want to stream our guild raid because some people might find it uncomfortable if they're like talking to you on Discord and they are being streamed, and I didn't want to stream it without letting them know. So I'm going to do this solo, just as the previous 5 parts. I'm still need to do a couple of quests to finish the whole playthrough. Now obviously I've finished everything on my rogue so far, so I will go through this again. Sorry, pre-watched. We do need to kill Galivix in this scenario, which is the quest from Monty here, and then there is one aftermath quest in the whole quest chain, which is what happens with Galagio. Galagio is that huge casino that Galivix is owning right now. So we took back Undermine from Galivix's grubby hands. Now we blow the doors of the Galagio and show him once and for all. It's time to do things the Goblin way.
It's lonely at the top.
Galivix has been staying on Undermine since he forgot where he came from. Galivix has always been stepping on the little guy, greed and always looking for the next best thing. It's just making him step even harder. Seeking power just for its own sake, forget that. The power ties with people. Speak with Pax if you need a quick way in and out of Galagio. Let's bring Galivix some swift justice. And yeah, that's what we're going to do, actually. Defeat Chrome King Galivix in the liberation of Undermine.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. Time's a waste.
So the whole raid has actually 8 bosses in it. But if you go into the story mode, there are no ads, there is nothing, there's just Galivix in the very end. It is a fun raid. I think it's not like the hardest raid they've ever made, but it's very pleasant to play, so to speak. The bosses are very fun to do. Obviously,
it doesn't have to end here.
Oh, save me the mush. The Horde made you soft.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out.
You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
okay. I'm going to do this the proper way. I'm going to drink my potion and... Should I maybe use my... No, I'm not going to use my mana oils. Okay. So we have a couple of old faces in the raid. We are 10 men. And I think you can recognize some of the names. Now obviously one of the tanks is the same one that is coming with you if you are doing your solo dungeons. And maybe, or at least the way I see it, is that I think one part of this expedition escort is the Horde part, and the other part is the Alliance part. So obviously, since I'm Alliance, I will get 5 guys from Alliance and 4 from the Horde. And if you would be Horde, you would get slightly different composition, but in the same order. Okay. Without further ado, let's go get him. He's actually doing some of his mechanics, even though The group is holding fine, so the only way to die is if you die. And I think with all the healing that we have right here, the only way to die would be if you like jump into the hole or like on purpose stand in bed. But even if you are standing in bed, the healers will keep you alive, I think. Maybe I will tone down the voice a little bit. This seems to be really loud. Okay, this should be better.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Move your feet!
I wonder how fast I will be able to kill him after I have like better gear, maybe heroic gear. So yeah, my Demon Hunter is actually kinda under geared. I did drop a lot of gear right here, but I'm still saving it until I have enough tokens to turn it into set pieces. Because right now I am very well geared from the last season. Oh, fuck off. Okay, they even combat res you if you fuck up like I just did. So it's literally tourist mode. So much more pleasant than looking for raid though. So this is the second time I'm killing this today. I didn't die the first time, I swear.
Watch your step.
I was slightly worried that if you die, then you will automatically vibe, but no. Which is good. Like I did my double jump, which made me like float above the hole, and instead of gliding out of there, which you can do as a Demon Hunter, I accidentally triggered my I-beam, which will lock you in animation. So like the only thing that the Demon Hunter can die to, I did accidentally. You know, you can laugh, but screw you. So anyway, story time. I made sure to disable my Deadly Boss mode auto-skipping cutscenes, so we'll be able to enjoy the cutscene. No disruption during the cutscene, alright?
Worthless hunk of junk! Boom!
Hey, hold on!
It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win!
Look out!
Huh? Ah!
Let's get out of here.
So he really
That's gruesome.
is dead.
Yeah, could have been any of us.
I don't believe that. None of you are what Gallywix was. So, what now? We rebuild this place. We start cleaning up the mess he made. And eventually, we make the world recognize and respect us.
All right. I can get behind that. Good plan.
We've got your back if you've got ours.
Always.
Oh. So Gallywix is actually dead, and we saw him in the cutscene under the robot, but I don't think you can actually see him in here. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, he's not there, is he? Curious. I wonder if he really is dead. But it certainly seems that way.
What needs fixing?
I mean, if you play actually Goblin character from the very beginning, he was kind of a jerk even back there. And even though still he was like the Goblin leader, quote unquote.
Do us proud.
So I'm kind of glad that we got rid of him. Goblins, they do deserve better. Anyway.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to actually sign myself up right here.
What's the news? Time's a wasting.
Let's go with Blackwater Cartel this week.
Watch your back.
The reason I'm doing this is,
And don't let them work you overtime.
yeah, whenever you get in here, the cutscene would play out. So that's something I wanted to avoid. But okay, where do I deliver the quest now? It's right here. House loses. Okay, let's go. Let's go over there. I thought for some reason that it is in the Galadio, but no, it's not. That's fine.
Tourism's taking a big hit with all this violence. Get some pics of celebs having a good time to show the cool side of Undermine,
Oh,
right?
come on. Just... There we go. Oh, it's a Noggenfogger's place, isn't it? Or
I
at
need to
least
target
I
something
think so.
first.
Right.
Problem? I got a solution.
Okay, so I'm going to be needing this crest to craft myself some weapons.
important.
So hi Paul, I can thank you enough for what you've done for me and for Undermine. I know you've been busy since Renzik and Gazlow brought you here and you keep doing what we've asked you of, but there's one more thing that needs doing. Meet up with Gazlow at your hotel. I'm sure he'd appreciate you being there to help. Okay.
Whoa! Don't rush
Let's
off
do
on
that.
my account.
Can I... Right, I didn't accept the quest.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Now I do. So back to the hotel. Thought I had like the teleport into the hotel, but seems like I don't. So maybe you need to manually get your rewards with every character, which is something I'm not necessarily fan of, but overall, the reputation you're earning with the raid is actually a pretty neat thing to do. So,
What's the damage? See you around.
maybe you need to be actually in the raid to do it. You had it in your inventory. I don't. I do have it in my inventory with my main, so... It's only usable in Raid. I thought it's like usable in Undermine, that you can go into the hotel from anywhere, but okay.
We get things done.
Thanks for coming, champ. There's one more thing we got to do to set Undermine right.
I got your message about Renzik.
I'm surprised Shaw showed up in person. I thought
Sorry
he
to
sent
make
an
you
agent.
travel. I needed to give you this.
Or something, but maybe I should start expecting better of people. I made sure that Renzik got looked after, got the respect he deserves. This chest took me a long time to make. A lot of tiny tools. I'm not used to detailed work like this, but I got it done pretty good. I'm sure he could still pick the lock, well, not like nothing, but Gaslow smiles sadly. Let's get him sent back home, yeah?
Get out there and get to it. Bilgewater is on the job. He saved my life. He was a hero.
That's not usually how I heard Renzik described. You don't get a nickname like the Shiv for heroics.
Well, he was. You make sure they remember him.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
A lighthouse?
A quiet place. Renzik used to come here with me.
So I don't know how Renzik got to be in SI7, honestly. How Goblin does that even. But I guess Shaw doesn't really discriminate, right? Maybe there is something like that in the Rogue campaign in Legion. That could be possible. So before we proceed, there is one more thing. If you are in here, in the do this quest, you can find this little chest here, Renzik logbox. And if you click on it, on any other character than Rogue, it will tell you that only a Rogue could pick this lock. If you are a Rogue and you can pick this lock, what you get out of it is a cosmetic. That is a chest resembling the first Druid tier piece ever that he made. It is looking the same way the 20th anniversary Rogue set looks like, or I think it's like something. Maybe there are some color distinction, but slight ones. I didn't find any, but I still think it's cool. It's one way to get your chest piece if you weren't able to get your whole set during 20th anniversary. And I think it's like a cool way to do it. If you are Rogue, you just pick it up and... Okay. Let's proceed.
What needs done?
I apologize for the sudden change of scenery, but it's important that you see this rather than just hear it.
Sleep with one eye open.
Renzik was one of my finest agents, but more than that, he was a friend. He wasn't an agent of the Stormwind crowd begrudgingly fulfilling a mission in Undermine. He worked for Stormwind, but he left Undermine. His people were his home, not us. Help me gather up some of Renzik's things he left here. They should go back to Undermine along with him. Okay.
I leave a notch on the door for every agent I've lost.
That door looks pretty torn up, Shaw.
Yes, it does. More than anything, Renzik wanted to go home, to Undermine. He never said why, but he thought he didn't deserve it. So he joined us. We weren't a home, but we were a substitute for it.
I guess you do always want to go home, one way or another.
You gave him a chance to set things right, Gaslow.
No, he did that himself. We'd be nowhere without him.
I mean, it took him 7 days to convince you that we should proceed, and then he got killed because of you. So like, you know, whatever. Let's.
Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Renzik grew to admire Stormwind and what we stood for, but Undermine was always what he loved the most. It's important to me that you both know that.
The job's not done yet.
Renzik would want his ashes returned to Undermine. I know that for certain, and I would like to do my friend one last favor by seeing it done. I'm sure he'll like it far more than being stuffed under a marble slab in the Stormwind Cemetery, far away from his people. Let's go.
Sleep with one eye open.
We should bring Renzik back to Undermine. Back to his home.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
So if you know about like Renzik and what he was before, because I don't really recall this character before War Within, but I'm pretty sure he probably was mentioned in the game. He was maybe on some missions. Let me know if you know something about that. I would be really curious, you know. It's also a pity he wasn't voice acted. I guess it has something to do with like the lot of like voice actors are on a strike right now, and they have been for like 8 months, so that shows.
Undermine looks a lot different up here. A lot brighter. You're talking to the goblin in charge.
You saw us through this mess and got us out the other end. Galavix would be doing this to a lot more good people if you hadn't helped stop him. Do me one more favor, champ.
You knew him too, my friend. Go ahead.
Oh god.
What now? Bilgewater is on the job.
So, I guess we're doing it. We're spreading his ashes. What's up?
See you around, boss.
They are not striking anymore. Oh well. Too late for poor Renzik, but maybe they will like do his voices retrospectively for everybody who is doing this quest later. That would be cool. It doesn't really have like much in those cutscenes anyway.
What's the holdup?
It would take like a couple of hours at most, I think. But don't take me by the word. I'm not like voice acting expert. Renzik's home now. We'll make sure it never gets taken from him again.
Get out there and get to it.
We got one more thing to set straight. Come on. Grimma is waiting for us back in the hotel lobby.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. Hey, Shaw. You ever need anything, I owe you one.
That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy master of Stormwind.
Life's a dangerous business.
He just vanishes. Freaking. Okay, ground mounts are not allowed here. Okay, where's the hotel? This way? Alright. So seriously, Blizzard, when can demon hunters fly? You allowed lizards to fly. It's about time. They already stole glide from us, right? Okay. We're almost there. So. There.
I got you back.
So, hey boss, I got everyone together back in the boardroom. We need to have a quick meeting about everything that happened. Do you wanna come? Let's go. Okay, now. Like seriously, Blizzard, couldn't
The
you?
truth is, I never thought that much of Undermine. The rough streets, the dirty dealings, the mob bosses squeezing everyone for their last copper coin. And while Gallywix is gone for good, that's not what's gonna change this city. It'll be the people who defy its reputation and stick around to fight for each other. That's what Renzik did. And that's what we all gotta do to build a new tomorrow for Undermine. So, let's get to work.
So I wonder, the Ethereals now have Dark Heart. And Salatad was using it to basically absorb power, to make it more powerful. And it seems like this Ethereal, he either wanted to use it to one of the Void the planets that has been consumed by Void, or he wanted to charge it with it. It's one of the two. So whatever they are cooking, it's probably nothing good for us.
Bilgewater on duty.
But that's just hinting up that the next raid and the next patch is probably going to be something Void related, right? Anyway, we've shown everyone that Undermine ain't never bending to the knee to no one. And if they try to force us, they better be ready for a hell of a fight. The future ain't gonna be perfect, but if it's ours to mess up, that's good enough for me.
Do us proud.
So yeah, this is the whole main story now on my channel. But there is one more thing that we need to do. I did not finish all quests in Undermine on my rogue. Well, I did now, but not before and not on stream, not on channel anyway. So that's what we're going to do. And the last quest that we didn't got was Highway to Galagio, which is starting by this quest. What about the casino? Okay, before you ask, no, you still can't get into casino even if Gallywix is dead, canonically. Which is major oversight. Like, they should have just made it into a dance club, right? Like, just allow players in, dance, you know, go into the deadly slide that is in there, you know, maybe play some slots, you know, bust, like... How cool would it be if we could just go inside to play slots, you know? And just dump all of our gold for, like, some Kaja-Cola rewards, you know, that would be absolutely useless. First, it would get gold out of the game. So people would buy more tokens. That's a win for Blizzard. Like, if you have this, to prevent inflation, you always want ways that people can burn their gold on. Because right now we're just, all of us were just hoarding gold left and right? And like Reapers are unnecessarily costly. But I think you need like more stuff. Anyway. The Galagio is not open, sadly. Maybe it will be in the future. That would be so cool. But we need to see what is going to happen to it. Varbenbank is good gold sink grab, yeah, but it's like one time. Like, all of these gold sinks are one time. Like, it was auction house mount, like one time, anything. If you had like a club where you could like burn a little bit of gold to do like silly stuff, these things are forever. Like, it's just like housing. It's like transmogrification. These things are forever. And you are not burning like a fortune on it, but you are burning gold all the time on it. Like, every time I get a new weapon, the first thing I do, I'm going to transmog it. Right? And it's like 150 gold out of the window. So,
You got a problem?
times are changing. Now that old Juster is kaput, the cartel heads are chomping at the bit to settle the fate of Undermine's crown jewel, the Galagio. There's a cut proceeding tomorrow to make a finals determination, but luckily the deed is squarely in the hands of someone I trust. Their name, Rosebud Galivix. I know, but Rosie is a good egg. I'll introduce you to him later on. First, do me a favor, ask the power players here at the party how they feel about the owner.
All parts accounted for.
Okay, so, hold on. Ah, nice. I got free food. Nice. Yeah, let's eat it. Okay, that was cool. So, Baron Revelgas, okay.
Well, look what
How
the
do you
sea
feel
can
about
do.
Rosebud Galivix taking over the Galaggio?
Find your fortunes.
I don't know, never met the guy before, and there's a swarm of people around him now. Okay, this guy... Yeah.
What? I'm working.
Tabonara Fizzlecrank, that's me. Yeah, I know many things, more than you can imagine, especially at this most precarious Undermine's time. How do you feel about Rosebud Galivix taking over the Galaggio?
Back to it.
Terrific goblin, wonderful friend. Yeah, certainly. See, the bouncers are still in. You cannot get inside.
What's the problem?
How do you feel about
That's
Rosebud?
what it is.
Rosie, I like him. He is good people. Good enough by Galivix's standards, anyway.
Have
And
I
Marin.
got a potion for you?
Rosebud, the boy is Galivix in name alone. Okay, so Rosie is a good boy. I see. He has a lot of people around him. Okay, what now? Oh, Monty. Let's proceed.
Bilgewater on duty.
You know, Monty is always next to Grimla. Are we going to have another goblin wedding anytime soon?
Oh, it's lonely at the top.
No opposition to Rosie, really? Is this the first time cartels have agreed on something? That's great news. It means the ownership of the Galaggio will transfer without problems at the court tomorrow. Looks like the crowd has died down. Now's the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Rosebud and his chiefs. Chief Executive of Gaming, Chief Executive of Clientele, Chief Executive of Entertainment, and Chief Executive of Dining. Ah, yeah. I'm Rosebud. Gus gave me the skinny on you. Have you met my chiefs? I want to take good care of this place, and I can't do it without the support of a strong team. KJ and Davey are game creation geniuses. Chancellor Gnome is entertainment prodigy, and Jojo was basically born with a frying pan in hand. And hey, where's the little guy? Where'd you come from? And then it blew up. What the fuck? Quick, use the mega savior in my toolbox. Okay, finding a tool. That's it. Use it. Keep our boy alive. Oh, Rosebud, what a horrible accident to befall such a rising star. That wasn't no accident. Yeah, a terrible, horrific, gory, and absolutely faultless accident. Oh my god. Rosebud, please don't. Now, is he alive?
What needs fixing?
This is bad.
Nice jet. Now get
He
a move
just
on.
exploded. If a goblin's gotta go, that's the way. All I can say for poor Rosie, and that I'm gonna miss him, and that we're gonna find out who did this. But more immediate pickle is this: who owns the Galaggio now? It's time to turn to an expert on legal mumbo jumbo. The state of Undermine assigned a public defender to us for the court case tomorrow. A fella named Zoomcard. He's all we got. Take what's left of the deed to his office in Howell Hill to sort this out.
Oh, it's lonely at the top.
Don't worry, Rosie. Xanol and I will figure out who did this. The deed is barely more than a pile of ash. Then we'll carry the Galaggio over the finish line for the people of Undermine. Just like you wanted. So Tarbora Fizzlecrank is saying, it would certainly never hold up in court, what a tragedy. Grimla is saying, we also make sure you get a proper send-off. Marin Nogonfogger saying, maybe we can call in a favor to shoot you out of that monstrosity in Ashara. But he's alive, like... Okay, whatever. Now, if he is dead, they should, like, you know, make him dead in game. It's not like you don't have death animations. And, like, you cannot, like, say that HP is now 0, you know. But whatever. We are going to Public Defender's office, because, of course, we are.
Dark views just can't keep out of trouble. Do something about them, would you?
Okay, where does he live? It's probably this building. Where is the entrance? There's a lot of painted trees. Oh, come on, guys. Why do I have a whole city on my tail now? Okay. Good enough. So, is this his office? I recall it could be. Investigate the public defender. So he does have a nice picture in here. It's his famed family photo. You glean from in the States agent probably has a family. Definitely a photo of one at least. Set the famed photo down. Okay, what's this? Allowing certification. This certifies that one Marty Zoom card has successfully completed Undermine Commons College's course in lawyering. It's a curse, it's not like a degree, it's just a curse. Course. Bookcase. There are numerous books, several are goblin lawyering, of course, but there are a significant amount of tomes on other races' legal practices. Human, Vulperan, Dwarven, Nerubian, Fulborg, the list goes on. Borrow the tome on parking tickets, promising yourself that you'll bring it back at a later date. Okay. What's this? Oh. Okay, we need to fight through these legal documents to get to the lawyer. The paperwork is like he's being sworn on by paperwork, I'd say. Literally. Thanks for that. I was trying to get one of those little sticky notes at the bottom of the pile. So, what are you doing here?
How you doing, pal?
Oh yeah, isn't this like a face you can trust? That purple wig. I assure you, I'm usually drowning in my paperwork far more figuratively than I was moments ago.
Watch your back.
Name's Marty. Marty Zoomcard. Marty Zoomcard, public defender and agent assigned to the Galagios case for the state of Undermine. What a mouthful. Just call me Marty. So, the deed holder, Rosebud Gallivix, is dead. And no one knows who done it. And some nobody, you, has the deed. Frankly, it's a common occurrence. Plenty of precedent, just no time. Here's the skinny. If we don't attach some new legal owners to the deed, it's getting put up to the auction house like a pair of decade-old pants. Okay, establish plan to keep the Galagio out of the auction house.
See you around.
Right. So inspect deed to the Galagio. Nothing like little legalese. In the morning. Am I right? Up now. Let's look at this charred hunk of paper. See all those squiggly lines down here below Rosebud's char's signature. Those are the Galagia's chief executives hired by Rosebud and attached to the deed as its founding employees. Being an absolute nobody, you probably don't realize that Undermine law considers founding employees to be legal next of kin. I think I got a plan. Ask me about it. Go on, ask me.
What's the news?
Okay, what's the plan?
Time's a-wasting.
So here it is. We go around Undermine to all the ex-chief executives that signed their name here. And then we get them to sign another deed. An addendum deed. Very official stuff. Which we will then present to the judge at tomorrow's court reading. Then the Galagio will be saved from the auction house. Probably. Probably? You know what? It might even give us a chance to see if any of the chiefs are the murderer too.
Welcome to the best place ever.
We got quite the task ahead of us. Don't be frightened, though. We'll figure this one out, one step at a time. Okay, which one costs more gold? This one.
Keep cool out there.
Our first marks are the dynamic duo of gaming, KJ and Fantastic Davy. Been a few years since I was hustling macaroons in electro billiards halls. I wasn't bad, but those two cleaned the house out whenever they showed up. They don't just win games either, they make them. Real artist types, you know. But with great gamings come great dev. And it's usually to venture company. Meet me at the heaps. If Rosebud's dead means they're out of work, I'd bet money Venture scooped them out again.
Time's a-wasting.
Okay, so diving into the heaps. Let's go. Oh, come on. How are you here already?
Yeah?
You've got timing like a mechagnum, as in clockwork.
Keep cool out there.
First off, Rosebud Chiefs on our list are the genius gaming duo, KJ and Fantastic Davy. Now, I heard from my wife's brother that Venture Company bought up all the debt those boys got. Happened the minute Rosebud was done in. Did they murder him? Not a great motive, if their debt was sky high, but you never know whose pocket a goblin is in either. Best we see how comfortable they are here at the old Venturewood landfill. If they don't want to sign the new deed, we might have our culprits.
Watch your back.
Come on, right up the stairs. Hey Grimla, it's me, Marty Zoomcard, from the old dance. You ain't Grimmy? No, I'm not Grimmy. I'm her cousin, Starbonara Fizzlecon. I want to know what you're doing here.
What you got?
We're here for KJ and Fantastic Davy.
Whatever.
Both are right here. You're welcome to speak with them. You'll find they're very happy with their current arrangement. Well fed, comfortable, and very, very happy. I love my work here at Venture Company, and Mr. Fizzlecrank is the ideal boss. Okay, it's not suspicious at all. Making fun for our co-workers is the greatest employment we've ever had. Okay.
You got a problem?
You see, they're happy as Zandalari crustaceans. But if you've truly invested in poaching their services, perhaps we can make a deal.
Break time?
KJ and Davy are indeed masters of creating games. They've created a new for me. That's been an absolute hit. If you're willing to accept the risks, then I will give you the chance to win their employment and debt from me. Grab a pickaxe and enter the landfill. When the whistle blows, you'll compete against all my other employees. Win by final bell, and I'll let these two go. Lose, and I'll own you. It's called slot mining, and it will indebt you to me for life. Compete in slot mining in the heaps. Okay.
You got it.
Slot mining. I'm gonna stick around here. I got a few questions for Mr. Fizzlecard. Mr. Zoomcard, I had nothing to do with Rosebud's murder. It's Defender Zoomcard, and thank you for telling me that without being asked. I believe you. But actually, I wanted to ask you about this contraption over here. What does it do? Is it for the laundry or dishes or something? It's substance processor. You put substances in, they're processed into little unidentifiable pieces. I see. Can you buy them with other faces? Or just this one, like a goblin cannibal? This was custom order, goblin cannibal face and all. If you don't mind me asking, how much does this sort of thing run you? I paid over 10 million macaroons. Oh, 10 million. You sure? Jeez, maybe I'll look for an off-brand model instead. Okay, it seems it doesn't work because I'm standing on it and it doesn't carry me towards the fire. Anyway, give me this pickaxe and let's go do some slot mining. I guess this is the evolution of crypto mining. Whoever collects the most shits by the end of the shift will have their debts forgiven. Okay, almost done. Good. Horn. That's it, Dipters. The shifts are over. Congratulations to today's winner. The hardest working employee today is T-Born Ara. I have no idea who you are, of course, but you objectively deserve your prize. The rest of you feel free to check personal leaderboards for your own personal ranking. And don't forget to come back tomorrow or else. I'm on the 4th place. Calculations are apparently 100% accurate. So, yeah.
How you doing, pal?
You didn't win. Surprise, I guess. Welcome to Tabonara's Debt Circus. The fun never stops. Right. This, what gives me more gold? They're roughly the same.
See you around.
Usually varies only in like copper or something. All part of the game. Look, I know we're the ones that incurred our own debts, but Rosebud believed in us. With him,
Watch your back.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah?
With him gone, we're just two halves of gaming genius working for hire instead of salary. But Zoomcard told us there still is a chance we could work in the Galagio. Is that true? If it is, Davy and I are in. The problem is that Davy and I's debt markers are held by the gaming commissioner himself, Got Milktooth, and he's deep in Darby's pocket. Okay, so the collab is the debt.
Well.
This is the worst job I've ever had, and I used to work Turtle Toss at Darkmoor Fair. No, not the turtle toss, man. I have PTSD. That fucking turtle always moved just a second before your hoop just landed on there. So you were there just throwing one circle after another to freaking fill up that stupid weekly quest. We're not prisoners here, physically with shackles. But Carbonara owns all of our debts. He imprinted the information on debt markers, which his goons hold on to in case any of us want to know where we stand. But if you get a hold of those markers, we're all free. You'd have to crack some skills to get them though, so I'll give you points for each of his goons bring down. You like collecting points, don't you?
Watch yourself.
Okay, sure. So, no longer we are going to mine stuff. Now it's more like the thing we know the most in World of Warcraft. Just go in and kill everything you encounter. So, yeah. So, what is this rare in here? Oh.
I'm out of range.
Turbo Bailey.
I need a target.
That's giving me a lot of points. How do I... Okay. Okay, I'm getting points for setting these people free. Thank you so much. Do you have 15 gold I could borrow? No. Okay, somebody is shooting at me again. I don't know where from. Oh, there he is. There she is in this case. Okay, so you're collecting these. And then you are giving them to the working people to free them. Easy enough. Oh god. And you also get like so many points. And these points, by the way, are completely pointless in case you didn't like notice. That was fast. Okay. Carbonara hired me to smudge bad employees. Was maybe me the bad employee? That was deep, man. That was really deep. Okay. Okay, I need 6 more of these. Is there any like a scoreboard to see how many points I have? Okay, we're done. Let's just take care of this little girl really fast. Okay, that sounded wrong. By little girl, I mean like the mean goblin with a gun that is trying to shoot me, okay? Hold on. Put this. Give back depths for markers. Make depth markers. Give back depth markers. That's it. Okay. So guys, all set? I think all set. Wait, they just... Okay. Smell ya later, Turbo. Freed. Yes, Galagio, here we come. Okay, that's good. He's actually carrying all of the freed people. That's nice of him. Okay, I know the car looks unsafe right now, but I promise it's completely up to code. I set it up all the time like this when I drive my kids. It's all part of the game. How much did you have to pay to get their depth markers? Oh, well then I guess we won't have to fill out reimbursement forms for you then. Because I didn't play it, I just kill stuff. Everybody packed in? Good. This will definitely not get us pulled over. Can't praise you enough for this one. Really, truly, the Galagio is going to have an entire floor of gaming enthusiasts ready to go.
Keep cool out there.
Our next mark is Jojo Gobde. Gobdre? I think it's Gobdre, right? In Vatworks. She was a big-time chef, the real deal, and running cuisine at Galagio would mean franchise opportunities. Is there a reason she won't Rosebud dead? Either way, we need a lead on where she's cooking these days. Luckily, I got an old pal who is okay. Hold on, I need to get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You know, to talk and talk and talk just makes your throat dry. It's always good when you have like a huge cup of water whenever you are doing something like streaming or videos. So just talking to a client, which I've been doing a lot. So where were we? Either way, we need a lead on where she's cooking these days. Luckily, I got an old pal who should have info. He's a little bit of a big shot at Steam Needle, but we should be able to find him on his rooftop hideaway. We'll meet there. Come hungry, okay? Meet Marty.
See you around.
At Vatworks. I have a feeling this friend of his is going to be Marin. Not gonna forget, right?
Making delicious flavors over there. See what you can salvage to perk up our grog's taste.
Is it in here? Okay. Should be somewhere around here. Hold on. Oh, there. The elevator. Deluxe Lavator. L-A-vator. There we go. It's a spring that shoots you upwards. Totally safe. Goblin Engineering.
Welcome to the best place ever.
Take a seat if you want, Xenil. Have you met my pal Nogi before? Me and him go way back. We were roommates back in Commerce College. Got up some real crazy hijinks, but nothing worth bringing up now.
Time's a wasting.
Not sure if your schnoss picked up what mine did on the drive over, but there were some delightful smells coming from the seat below. Problem was, the crowds were too thick for me to find Gobdre anywhere. That's where Nogi comes in. He's a pretty important fella these days, so I figure he'd have some sort of info for us. He's generally an unfeeling scientist type who doesn't spill secrets, but his pride is also fragile as my wife's humble figurines. Give it a poke and he should spill.
Watch your back.
Problem?
Make it quick. I scheduled this time blocked for rooftop relaxation. Okay. I had the food in what works is awful.
Save time for new mixes,
What?
huh?
Steam Beetle has best food, the best chefs. Have you ever heard of Jojo Gobdre? Obviously not. Shut your hole and take his personal recommendation to her. Okay. Oh, did you say Jojo Gobdre? What? Yes, I did. Why are you shouting? Apologies, Nogi. Hey, remember, you can't call me Nogi anymore. Sprinkler is real possessive of that pet name. Okay. Well. Use the deluxe lavator, meet Jojo Gobdre. Okay. Let's, it's probably here? Yeah, it's probably there. I love being Demon Hunter sometimes.
So, are you looking for some extra pocket change? Then why don't you pick up a paper route?
Okay, so there she is. We got 3 flyer steaks, 5 dream salads, and 8 bomb crab cakes all day, people. You getting the line? Explain Marty's plan and ask your Gobdre to sign the new deed.
Keep it real.
He's saying I could get back to the Galagio. Yeah?
Time is money, friend.
Tempting offer, but Rosebud proved himself to me, and you ain't him. Noganfogger gave you a personal recommendation letter as well. He's duller than I thought if he expects I let anyone jump the line.
Glad I could help.
Show me you and just talk. I give Dyna cards to each customer. They're supposed to fill it out with their reviews on my menu and return it here, but I haven't seen any. Fishy much? Definitely. Not the kind I like, yeah, because she's a chef. Sometimes the fishy is good if you are a chef, because when you're cooking like a sushi or any other fish. Yes, I'm explaining the joke, sue me. Go fetch, get my reviews back. I ain't budging an inch in the Galagio direction without them. Retrieve 100 dinner review cards.
If you ever need anything.
Okay. Let's wait. I'm doing word quest while I'm at it. I'm about to kill the messenger. I was just delivering you the freaking. Why are you okay? How dare you make me read? I just gave you a freaking newspaper. Just throw it in the trash bin.
Get closer.
Instead of reading, if you absolutely don't want to read, right? Anyway.
Welcome to the best place ever.
I'm out of range.
Don't tell me I don't want to hear about it. These people, they actually have problems with newspapers. Okay, cuisine competitor.
I need to target something first.
He probably wanted to stuff me in the stew. And he gave me like this word quest progression and also review cards. So that's probably something I should be concentrating on. Hey, thanks. I got a boring shift ahead of me. Okay. Suddenly I feel much more aware of the world around me. It's so over the top. This is giving newspapers around. Oh my god. Okay. Just like tell me, if you're like doing something, anything, and there's like this word quest in the way, kind of that like seems easy. Like there is no way you're gonna pass it, right? You're just going to be like me and just drop whatever you're doing just to finish it. If for nothing else, just for it to be out of the way. Wow, that's real interesting. Okay, thank you.
Yeah?
Finally somebody who's appreciate good read.
What's in the mix?
Don't tell me I don't want to hear about it. Okay, good.
That wasn't so hard. Keep the chance. You go.
It's too far.
All right, done it,
How deep you willing to delve?
guys. Okay, thank you for reviews. Sorry about that. You forgot. Okay, depends. If it has good reward or one-time reward at least. I never ever do battle pet quest. Yeah, the battle pet, but they are not like that intrusive. It's not like if you have like a battle pet word quest, it appears only when you are close to the battle pet. Actually, it's not like on a huge area, especially if you need to do something in that area. That's the worst. Okay, some of the assets. Okay, this cuisine rival restaurateur and cuisine competitor. You know, I've noticed this in Dragonflight, but there is someone, maybe it's like the whole department in Desert. They're having fun inventing these kind of names. It's like you see, like rival restaurateur, cuisine competitor, but it's also in like the food, like probably protein, maybe meat. All of these. We have some of them as well now. You have basically beef. So it's always like beginning with the same letter, and it sounds wrong. And like they are having so much fun with it, creating these names. But I think it's actually good because it's when developers have fun creating what they do. It's when you get good game. And they have been doing great. Like Dragonflight was great expansion in my opinion. I love that expansion. I enjoyed it a lot. And I'm enjoying War Within as well. Well, I just spammed them and they gave me everything I needed. So that's good, I guess.
Oh!
The quest is called Review Bomb, by the way.
What a citrus blast! That's strong stuff! Our grog will be fantastic now! Thanks, champ.
We were collecting citrus for the grog for pirates. Okay, whatever.
Welcome, friend.
How they like the Jungle Wild Soaked Stormy? But they said it was bitter. I knew that batch was bitter. Ran out of salt when I was cooking it.
Be careful out there.
The lazy diners I can understand, but my rivals were taking cards because Tarbonara told them it ran me off their turf, really. Couldn't they just cook better food instead? I mean, if they could, they probably wouldn't have to do this, right? Doesn't matter, you're no chef, but I guess you pulled through.
Have a good one.
Ah, craps. I knew this would happen. The Niners overwhelmingly scored one dish above all others. Pan-seared Deep Walker thigh with blood spice confit, Algarian or Orbinit. I don't want to know what that is, and I don't want to eat that. Long name, right? I was hoping that would dissuade the customers from writing it on their cards. Trouble is that I can't make pan-seared anything without a pan, now can I? And I sold my best pan when the Galagio deal fell through. Want me back on board? Then get my pan. Those Deep Walker tides ain't gonna sear themselves. Exchange goldfish for Gobdre priced pan. Okay. So it's over there. Okay. Hold up. Hold on. There's a treasure. You gotta have. So I'm torn about this puzzle because on one hand I feel like it's insulting my intelligence. On the other hand, it's just satisfying to do. It's fun. I don't know, don't judge me. There's something about like if you do this, it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's very like you are putting things in order. So I did got gorilla chases. Okay, that's good. That's good. I would love if this was like Warbound, because now I have all parts of the Gorillon, but everything on different character. So I cannot put it together. I got the achievement, 9/10 of the law. Okay, I'll need all of these 5 auto lockers. God damn it. Also, there is a weird thing occurring. Like, ever since last week, my Demon Hunter is doing always flips while jumping. The flip is like one of the two animations of night elves while jumping. But somehow Demon Hunter is now always flipping, and it used to be like you did like normal night elf jump, and then the second jump was always a flip because it was like a double jump. It's like whatever, right? You are a Demon Hunter, that's fine. But now my character doesn't do normal jumps anymore. See, it's just flip every time. I was like in vanilla whenever we were like doing stuff, whenever you played like night elf and did like 5 flips in a row, it was like, wow, what are the odds, right? But like now I'm doing always flips and it feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Anyway,
I hear you.
I need you to explain goldfish to me. It's pretty simple. You reel in goldfish, we'll give you prizes when you hand them over.
See ya.
So what prizes do we have? This toy and another toy. And we need one to get this. Okay, whatever. There's a lot of goldfishes around this part. Go on. So I have 40-40 on my Algari Weaver line.
Yeah.
Give me the pan.
Time's a waste.
I can't believe someone actually bought that gob ugly pan. Shut up. That pan is a piece of art. It's what's keeping the mouth fat. A lot of mouth, actually. Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Quick gills for gold now.
Pleasure doing business.
Blair and
with ya.
Chap Bass, the skinniest lovebirds you'll ever meet. But they did source me some terrific fish. You still ain't chef material, but you sure are real good at patchwork.
Keep it real.
Alright, Zoomcard. You and your sidekick lawyer won me over. Galagio or bust. Glad to hear it. I'd be glowing for a real kitchen too. If I'd be cooking all day in what works, Ali.
What's the news?
So, you've done good work, Jojo. With Jojo. Real good. I'll stick around, seal the deal, then meet you over at Blackwater Marina for the final signature. Had my radio turned to VGUP 101.1 FM. While dropping off the 15 landfill-scented individuals earlier, DJ BB Ref announced there would be a battle of the bands at the marina today. Wouldn't know it. Rosebud Chief's Executive of Entertainment is playing. The band you're looking for is Cellar Gnomes. Okay, meet Marty Zoomcard
Cool
at
out
Marina.
there.
Alright. So, Chef, you'll sign the new Galagio deal? If it means getting the Chiefs back to the Galagio, you bet. I still got the same title? Yes, Chef. He said it. And you'll be a co-owner with the other chiefs too. Last thing he promised, you're not the one who exploded Rosebud Galavix. You serious? No. But would anyone actually tell you if they were the murderer? No, Chef. But my wife likes to tell me there's no harm in asking. Okay. Plus, I'm a very good judge of character. And you, Chef, have fabulous character. You're a funny little goblin, aren't you? Yes, Chef. Yes, I am. He said yes, Chef like a million times. They're absolutely ruthless. They are making fun of anybody in this patch. I love it.
Tourism's taking a big hit with all this violence. Get some pics of celebs having a good time to show the cool side of Undermine, right?
Oh God! Isn't it soup reference? I think Yes Chef is like... Yes Chef is one of those like cooking shows with one of those famous chefs, no?
just can't keep out of trouble. Do something about them, would you?
Oh, I know what you mean. Like the soup in the Dragonflight. Yeah, but that was a reference to that as well. So it goes the full circle. Revel gas, what gives? Why are we first in the lineup today? The crowd will be empty. Come on, Gnomi. You were hot like an Aspec's belch when you were still part of the Galagio. Now you're barely warm as Earthen's lunch. At least you're still playing. You're a prince, Ref, you know that? A real true toad-looking prince. Toad-looking prince, sorry. Ah, okay.
Welcome to the best place ever.
I tried to speak to Gnome over there, but she's pretty distracted. You take a crack and see how things go.
Watch your back.
What's the damage?
Can't believe Revel got shittles us first. No one shows up for the first band. Whatever. You the one that old hair Marty mentioned. He already gave me the lowdown on your plan to keep the Galagio from going to auction. Seems ridiculous, which makes it our kind of plan. Let's make a deal. Our manager dumped us when the casino deal went south, so you are gonna fill in for her today. Don't worry, could be worse than any other job you've done. Couldn't be worse. Okay, sorry. First thing on your list, gather us a crowd.
You trying something, pal?
So we're gonna spread. You better hype the hell scheme out of us, channel. Okay. Let's do it. Hype the band. Perfect. Gelvis impersonator it's like Goblin Elvis, I guess. Hey, I was yelling at those fans first. Okay, so the Gelvis fans, they don't like the gnomes, right? This is Krang Zenata. Okay. Okay, Krang Zenatas don't like it either. You know, that's fine. I'm gonna politely explain to them why goblins are the best. See? My persuasive skills are on point. Okay, so that's it. Perfect. Hold on, there's a shiny herb. I have to collect it. Oh. Oh, come on. Can you just let me collect it? There's no loot? What do you mean there's no loot? Ah. It should work better, but whatever.
Well.
Chancellor Gnome. Great job, boss. You brought in crown and then some. Second thing on our list, you know how to play an instrument, right?
You trying something, pal?
Here, take this mecha triangle. I don't care that you can play an instrument because you will be playing this one. While we're jamming, members of our rival bands will storm the stage to stop us. Not only will there be triangle ring out in the perfect pitch, it also blasts anyone not in our band all the way to the cheap
What's
seats.
shaking, pal?
Okay.
Interesting. You trying something, pal?
Oh my god! Okay, backup vocals now. Perfect. Now that's... I enabled the music, but it doesn't seem they're playing anything. Time to bolt. No encars. You know, I find it poetic. I was just spending the whole yesterday defending the stage in Warframe, and now I'm doing the same thing in World of Warcraft. I think I see the pattern here, you know. Like the MMOs and MMO-like games, they're like starting to create their own boy bands and stuff all over the place. And you need to defend the stage, literally and figuratively. Best gig we ever played. It was a dank Warzone, huh? You did good. Get all the hairs you need and we'll sign it.
You trying something, pal?
Hamburger, Falcon,
How you
Petro,
doing,
and Chancellor Gnome. This is the gnomes. In case you like, how can you be a goblin and call yourself a gnome? That's like diplomatic incident in the making. Anyway.
Yeah?
Another series of miscalls and legally questionable tasks done well. You should really consider going into this line of work full time. Whatever line of work this is exactly. I'll grab the gnomes, signatures, and meet you back at my office. Normally, I'd be willing to give you a ride, but I've got a personal errand to run first. You'll see.
Time's a wasting.
You're out last set of signatures. Now we can take it all to the final boss, Goblin Court. Aren't you worried we killed Rosebud? We are suspects, right?
Ever.
Nah, I mean, yes, you're technically suspects. But you're also a group of artists with a dream. A dream that would have risen with the Galagio and exploded right alongside Rosebud. Exactly, because the artist with a dream gig doesn't pay the bills on its own. Thusly, I must conclude that the cellar gnomes are not Rosebud's murderers. Nice, you're a peach, Marty. Okay. So where are we going next? To his office, right? It's no. Meet Marty Zoomcard at his office in Havel Hill? Havel Hill. Okay. And there we go. I have the whole Undermine after me now. Okay, Shadow Meld, and the problems are away.
How you doing, pal?
So here's his little kids right here. Atom Zoom card, JC Zoom card. Okay, so he has 2. We're sure in the final stretch now.
See you around.
Today's the day of shiny shoes, Xynel. We've got our deed signatures, we've got suppers from the cartels, and we've got my kids. Yeah. My wife was supposed to come with us today as well, but she slipped in the shower. Can you believe that? She'll be at the chiropractor all morning. I'll feel awful for her. Absolutely awful. Okay, nobody tell him. Well, Herlos, let's pack up what we need and I'll drive us all over to the court room.
Time's a wasting.
Okay. My kids wanted to help us prep. Gather what they're working on so we can vamosi out of here. Vamosi. Vamos. Alright. So... So JC, what do you have for me? Oh my god, they are so creepy. Look at her. Look at her face. This is horrifying. This is the stuff of nightmares. Goblin kicks are the worst. I thought she was like only a little goblin, but if you look close, no, they have different faces and it's terrifying. It's like she's staring in my soul. Hello. Papa has told me all about you. From what I understand, you're terrible at business. Pro tip. Stop agreeing to work before payment has been received. It makes you seem desperate. Do you have your dad's paperwork? I've color-coded the evidence list by the priority and marked all relevant passages in the Galagio's bylaws. I've also included my business card. My rates are hourly and my overtime is triple pay. Okay. These kids are going to make it far in the world. Wow, hi, wow, you're new, right? I'm Atom Zoom card. I ate a deck of cards this morning and now JC says my breath smells. Do you have your dad's paperwork? Collate, collate. Look at me collate. Boom! See that? Don't underestimate the power of organization. Okay. So this is the ADHD incarnation. Oh, Kendo. Kendo.
I ain't
That's
getting
a
paid
weird
to
name.
chat.
Kendo peers at you over his heavy tome. Do you have your dad's book regulations?
Security, enforcement, extortion. We do it all.
Kendo motions you over to a different bookshelves. Kendo shuffles through thick tomes and loses documents. Kendo uses his whole body to pull out the book you need. Okay. That's it. Let Martin know you're ready. Drive with the zoom cards, it's optional. Arrive at Goblin Court.
Welcome to the
Let's
best
go.
place ever.
Alright, kids. It's time for us to work the case. Who's ready? We're waiting on you, pups. Yes, burn them alive, says Atom. Okay, that's wonderful. Now to the car. Okay, they are all ready. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, time for a family court recap.
Do something about them.
Today's court case will decide the future of Undermine's casino, the Galagio. After Jester Galvis is dead, the Galagio was to be reopened under the new ownership of his nephew,
Tourists
Rosebud.
taking a big hit with all this violence. Get some
But the Galagio lost its owner when Rosebud became murdered, as well resulting in a one-way trip to being placed at the auction house. But that's where you and your Lucky came in, right? Precisely. We get all of Rosebud's chief's officers signed the amended deed and accept ownership of his collective next of kin. Isn't Goblin Lodges the best? The last step is to present the amended deed to the judge and have it officially notarized. Too bad Rosebud's murder was never revealed. Time to get your lawyering faces on, everybody. Okay, so here we are. Galvis's cuisine competitors, Zenata, Azure Gob Collective, Bailiffs, Commissioner Cat Milktooth. Didn't I kill this guy before? Interesting. So this is the Goblin Court. This is so stupid. Okay. Wow, big crowd, huh?
Keep cool out there.
Wait, there's Gazlo and everybody, Grimla, all of them. I'm all set to make our case. Just one tiny little minor thing to let you know about. There's a bomb under my desk here. Don't be alarmed, it ain't the first time this happened. But there's a lot of people here, and I hate to interrupt the proceeding for one little explosive. Take this Explodarc 64K. Use it to trace the bomb signature back to the goblin with the trigger. My lawyer's instinct is telling me the culprit behind this explosive is also Rosebud's killer. Just a hunch. Okay.
See you around.
Just a hunch. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Let's go. So, bombshell. Defuse the bomb. So, bomb defused. Maybe I should have yeah, honor. The Galaccio does in fact have an owner. In accordance with the Goblin property law, the chief's officers of the deceased will accept the right of next of kin and retain ownership. What? That can't be real. It sounds completely made up. Okay, so there's the next one, somewhere around here. Don't mess with that. Personal gift for Mr. Tarbonara. Yeah, let's defuse it. It does sound made up. Is it made up? It's really, Your Honor. And if you allow me, I'd like to tell you contextually relevant history of this law. No, stop. I don't need your whole life story, shoe card. This is literally idiocracy. It's Zoom card, Your Honor. Public Defender Zoom card. This is absurd, said Starbonara. This is literally Idiocracy, the movie. Okay, what else? Triangular the signal again. Hey, Judge, won't pay attention to me if you're jumping all around like that. Okay, enhance the image. I don't like how close you're looking at my face, kid. Okay.
What's the news?
Carbonara, he's the bomber, really. Only reason I'm so surprised is because it felt too obvious. Okay. Well, too obvious no more, right? Let's go.
Watch your back.
You've got us the hard evidence we needed. All that's left to do is reveal Rosebud's killer to the judge. I imagine Carbonara won't go down lightly, so be prepared for one of any number of goblin-like reactions, you know what I mean. Explosions or cannons or crying or casino heists or whatever. I'm not worried though. You seem capable.
Keep cool out there.
Yeah, Honor. We've just come into evidence that Rosebud Gallivix's murder is present in the court today. That's not really what today's proceeding is about. But mid-climaxing twists are my guilty pleasure. Give me that evidence. Present the murder evidence. Is this evidence? It looks like a plunger. Yeah, no, it's obvious. The murderer can be none other than me? What? No, Carbonara, it's you. You're the murderer. Ha! Fine. Wow, you caught me. It won't matter though, because I'm blowing you all to the Tazavesh, plan B. He also planted bomb traps around the curse. Yeah, no. But we defused them. Okay, chaos, whatever, kill the bad guy. I'm not reading all that. You know,
I can't attack that target.
wait, he has his honor. Okay. He exploded. Good.
I cannot attack that.
I'm carrying the. Oh my god. I'm carrying the goblin. Okay. So by the way, what's this? This is the Exploder 64K enhanced results. Okay, if you click on it, this guy right here definitely did it. So that's convincing evidence. Okay, in case you didn't know. Where did I put this goblin though? Okay. Ah, my bones. I'm still hurting. Move my hand to the deed for me, jump in. Okay. Okay, so this is there you go. Sorry about the blood, I guess. Okay.
How you doing, pal?
Coffee is closed. Okay, why is Marty zoom card 2 times in here, and why is one version of him has zoomies? I guess it goes with the name, right? What did I say? I said to be prepared for a goblin-like reaction, and oh boy, did we get one. As you can see, everyone followed Goslow into scuffling with Carbonara's goons. We did pretty good, yeah? Myself, I'm heading to the Galaggio entrance. The new deed holders are all there, and I want to wish them well before you and I are both promoted from lawyers to customers.
Time's a wasting.
Hand the Galaggio over. You'd manage a good lawyer, but you know that. Huh, just kidding. The real industry secret is that there's no such thing as a good lawyer. Why don't you join me at the Galaggio's entrance? It'll be nice send-off for the kids who are gonna run this place now. Not to mention that we should actually hand them the notarized deed.
See you around.
So, luckily it's just around the corner. Grab the deed of the judge. Oh, don't mind me. Yeah. Just need a quick power now. Okay, let's just leave him there, half dead, poor guy. And yeah. There we go. So... hold on. There are no goons this time. But I still... you're not still allowed inside. Nah. God damn it. I thought I won over the system. Never mind. Thanks, kid. You settled this nightmare up real well. What do you call kid? Jesus.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Seth without Rosebud here. He had one of those brains for, you know, management? Management, yes. Whereas our brains are more, you know, more specialized. Brains for clear pictures, not big ones. What we're trying to say is that we could use a new partner to fill that gap. Would you mind joining us congratulating Marty on becoming the Galagio's new Goblins officer? What? You mean it? I accept. Okay, Marty, good job. Guess. Know what? From the moment you rescued me out of that stack of my case files, I knew you were more than you appeared to be. More than just a simple dimension throttling, demigod slaying, wardrobe collecting whirlwind of empowered chaos. I knew you were above all else a good egg. Above all else. Just a good egg, yeah. Human being and good egg. That's it. Can't wait to tell my wife about this one. Thanks for the ride, kid. Swing by to see us when the joint officially opens up.
All parts accounted for.
Well, that's it. And you get this duster coat, by the way, as a reward. So that is the what's there? Dark fuses that you actually get to trade now with as a new like undercover goblin cartel. By undercover, I mean they're like underground. They have the black one, so everybody wants the black coat, obviously. So this one is for free. It's just for quests, so it's a nice thing to have. Okay, anyway, this is going to my bank right alongside this how to get out of parking tickets. So anyway, we still cannot get inside.
You need me?
Okay. Galagio is closed. Okay. So maybe they will actually reopen it. This quest suggested. Anyway. I think we're officially done. This has been the whole Undermine questline. So basically what you do is you get rid of Galivix. And then you reopen the Galagio. And Undermine is, well, not better, but on the way to be a little bit better than it was. Right. Thank you for watching today, and I will catch you later with more streams, more videos, etc. I have a couple of games that I would like to stream, and I've been streaming whole day today, some Warframe and some things beforehand. But yeah, I need a break now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.